Welcome back to Conscious Living Labs. I'm Patrice. So my aha moment today is around health. We've been talking in our latest videos a lot about health, and I started thinking about this the other day. I had a big aha moment almost 2 years ago now. It was January 2017. I had just had my son, so I was a couple of months into recovering from the birth and just getting my body back. I wasn't quite feeling where I wanted to feel, but I was on the way there. And my better half, Luke, and the other half in Conscious Living Labs, he suggested that we go on this raw food retreat. So I thought, great, that's a great idea. I was so excited to do something for me that was nourishing. To have Luke there was amazing. We had the time to do it. And so we went. And I didn't really realize at the time what I was doing. I was definitely getting out of my comfort zone. So I'm an English-speaking native. We're living in France, so the retreat was all in French. So I was definitely getting myself out of my comfort zone, going to a health retreat to listen and learn about the body and eat raw foods and meet 100 new people and do it all through French. So all that came into play to make it the perfect moment for sparking change. So the retreat was about eating raw food, and then during the days we were learning from the retreat leader all about how the body functions, what it needs, common symptoms and ailments, and remedies for that. So as my mind started to clear from eating raw for a few days, I was really starting to detox, and my mind was really clearing. I was tired at the time because I was breastfeeding during the night, and it didn't matter. My energy just started to raise. And as I listened to the information, it was just incredible, the clarity that I had around my health. Now, when you're listening to a retreat leader who's actually had an amazing story himself, he brought himself back from the brink of death, literally. He was sent home by the hospital to die. He had a few days to live, and he just made this decision to live and to do everything possible to bring himself back to full health, and he did. So as the week progressed, literally a fog lifted, and this information just started slowly blowing my mind. He cured himself by learning how the body works and then applied techniques to bring life back to his body, like juicing and fasting and giving himself the nourishing foods that he needed, rest, sunlight, gentle exercise, and literally he brought himself back to health and vitality. So 12 years later, now he's showing other people how to do what he did. As I learned more about the body and how it really works, I did biology in school. I thought I had a good understanding of the body, but the way he presented it was extremely clear. So this is my aha moment. The more he spoke about the different parts of the body and different conditions that can develop and what happens when you're lower in energy, I started to see myself in the symptoms he was explaining, and I realized that I hadn't been paying attention to my body. I hadn't really been listening. Now, I had been on a health path for quite a while. I had to make lots of healthy changes to my lifestyle and my diet, and it was a focus. And if you'd asked me before then, I would have said, yes, I prioritize my health. But what I came to realize was I was talking the talk, but not walking the walk. When I wrote down my goals, I actually didn't prioritize my health. My health was not the number one goal. And this made me realize that my actions were not being driven by that. When you turn it around, and this is what I did, was prioritize my health and put it in very much number one spot. Then every action I took in my life related back to that. And it was a shift that really brought everything home to me. The other thing I learned that week was that we have the power to change our health ourselves. It's the actions we take, the choices that we make, what we put into our body, the lifestyle we lead, the people we surround ourselves with, the thoughts we think. It really all is shaping our health in every moment. And if you change your habits, you're literally turning that cycle around. You're moving from degeneration into regeneration. The last thing I want to underline from this whole experience was that knowledge here was so powerful. Yes, it was the right time for me. I had a clarity from eating raw food. I was focused on health, having given birth a few months earlier. But the information that I was learning on how the body worked literally sparked this moment of change inside me. So learning and applying that knowledge is really the two-step process that will bring major change. I hope you've enjoyed this aha moment, and if you feel that this is of use to anyone else, then please like and share. Until next time, have a fantastic week. If you enjoyed this video, then share it with someone who needs to hear it, and make sure you subscribe to our channel below to get our weekly videos. See you next time.